What do you think are some of the difficulties that come along with teenage pregnancy?
They have no money.
Are you serious? One-sided?
They have no money, nowhere to live, no food or water, no parents.
But what if they have money? Well, what goes down then?
They don't have money, they're teenagers. School, no one has money.
All right, fine.
Why?
I would. I'd have a child.
Why would you have a child? If you're gonna be broke.
It's fun.
It's fun. That's nice. Obviously, you have a different opinion about teenage pregnancy than me, because I think teenage pregnancy is pretty stupid. Like, you have no money and all this crap. Huh? Oh, we have a mic right here.
Oh, this is in the interview.
Wait. Hold up. Yeah, hi, filmmaker here. You know, doing this film has completely changed my opinion. Not my opinion is in the opinion of the girl who was talking next to me, but my opinion is in I thought teen pregnancy was a completely negative thing, you know? But going through this film, I realized that it doesn't have to be. Not for everyone. When I was doing this film and going through all these interviews, I realized that it's completely your choice whether you have a child or not. And you should be aware of the difficulties that come along with it. But that would be quite unfair to be so one-sided. You should also be aware of the positives that come along with it. Like, some people will share their experience. Some people haven't shared their experience at all, even have something to say. So, you know, this film's towards them. Thanks. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, how is it working? Okay, it's working. Can you hear it? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't know, like, if you're gonna have, okay, teen pregnancy, like, if you're ready for teen pregnancy, like, you know, if you're ready, like, not, like, one night stand and you're pregnant the next day. It's not like that.
You have to go to college or university to get yourself an education. As simple as that. I think that teen pregnancy should come. You shouldn't even be a teen, first off, when you're pregnant. You should be maybe in your late 20s or early 20s till you're like early 30s or late 30s having children. You should first focus on your education, your career goal.
Wait, why do you think you should be 20 when you have a child?
Because you're early. Okay, why do I think you should be 20 when you have a child is that, first off, when you're 19, 20, 21, you're still in a university or college. Unless you decide to drop out and become a bum, then you're still going to be in school.
Negative.
I think teen pregnancy is negative because teens don't have enough money to support the child.
Okay.
And can't go out to party.
I think that it's stupid and that most people should use a condom.
Why should they use a condom then?
Because if they don't use a condom, they're bringing a new life into the world.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you'll have to raise them, feed them and stuff, like spend time on the fetus or baby, whatever, than yourself.
Explain about the program you ran called Sex Boot Camp.
The Sex Ed Boot Camp was designed to, it was a training to help youth learn about sexual health so that they could teach others. So it was a peer education model, knowing that I can come out and give information, but if it comes from peers, it's that much more, it comes off as being a little bit stronger. So basically they learned about sexual health from many, many different components. They learned about sexually transmitted infections, they learned about condoms, and they learned about how to talk about those things. So their brains are full and they can actually talk to their friends and their peers about the information that they've learned.
What is Planned Parenthood? How did you get involved in it?
So I got involved in Planned Parenthood actually when I lived in Waterloo, and I volunteered for the local Planned Parenthood there. And I got involved because I was a teen parent, and at the time I actually had a teenage son who was also dealing with issues around sex and sexuality, and so felt it was really important at that point to ensure that there was great access to sexual health education in the schools, and that there was access to services as well. And I worked at the local level for some time before working actually with, at the time, the Canadian Planned Parenthood Federation, and then on the International Planned Parenthood Federation, where we do a lot of the same work actually, but in developing countries, where actually access to what they call family planning can really make a difference in terms of people's ability to escape poverty.
Do you think that most people accept Planned Parenthood?
No, I don't. No, you know what, I think actually it's one of the only, you know, we look at it, sexual and reproductive health as a health issue, but it's really the only health issue that people are for or against. I mean, people aren't for or against heart disease. They're not for or against cancer. Well, most people hopefully are against cancer. But for some reason, sexual health, all of a sudden you have a lot of opposition to providing sexual health services in the way that you wouldn't have opposition providing care to people who have had a heart attack or care to people who have diabetes, for example. So it tends to be a political issue, but it really doesn't need to be, because it is actually about health.
Yeah. It's true. I hear a lot of right-wing people are like against abortion and all that. So.
Yeah, and a lot of people are against even having youth have access to information, or about actually sex for pleasure, right? And so that comes from a religious viewpoint, which is fair. But you know what being pro-choice means to me is that people have the right to choose what works for them, but not to impose that choice on other people.
What's your favorite part of being a teen mom?
I can still have fun. It's a different sort of fun. I have fun going to the park and seeing her play. I don't have fun watching the temper tantrums, but I love seeing her sleep, seeing her laugh and smile, hanging out with friends and going for coffee instead of going out to a club and getting drunk. It's fun being a mom. It's rewarding. It's not like you get paid for it. The only payment you get is your child's happiness and health.
All those questions. Do you have the information? Will you have a child? Do you know when you're ready or not? All these questions, they relate to one topic, teen pregnancy. So are you ready? Are you not going to do it? Do you even care about it? It's all your decision. But if you do make the decision to have a child, it isn't exactly a negative thing, as you heard from the teen mom, whose name I forgot. I'm very sorry. But it's all your decision whether or not you have a child. And if you do have a child, then you can go out and ask people for information, whether it be a teen mom or someone in your community or in your family. So, this concludes the video. I'm glad you watched up to the end. I know it's pretty long. Thank you. And this is an MGS production. You know it. So, keep on it. Look at our next stuff. Bye.